keep my blunt in the ashtray. Even show love on a bad day. Shorty just chill, give me my space. Money it come in the briefcase. Walk 3 my outfit from Soho. Kick a roll shit like a dojo. Proud of my jacket, no logo. Run to the money, you seen both. Look at my diamonds, good niggas hold. Wearing no watch, a damn pole.
Okay, let's get into it. First time live, let's go. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're gonna make it work. Learn as we go. All right, let's see. Let's see. I have my business partner that's gonna be jumping on. Got Zaire coming. This is all about travel, everybody, and this is gonna be an amazing conversation. Just understanding how we started out, how we met, how we got this ball rolling, and what in the world am I doing? Because coming out of here, hey, let's go. Finally, I don't even know what happened. That's weird. So weird. Y'all, we done tried this 4 times.
It's up. You heard me? It's up.
But yes. Let me see. How can I do maybe the
How are you doing, Miss Gayle?
Because it's
Top of the
very
morning.
Let me see.
Yeah. This is
Let me see
a
if I can
beautiful
work
thing
this
right
out
now.
real quick.
Why can I not hear you though? Yeah, let me put you on the speaker. Hello.
Yes, I'm like, how can I get a speaker?
Can you hear me?
Okay, there you go.
Got it.
Perfect. Okay. It's crazy, lady. Learn as we train as we go,
You know,
as we say in the military.
I just
Sometimes that's
people
our best way.
teaching me stuff. You always teaching me something, Miss Gayle.
I don't know what I did.
Well, great morning.
Yes.
You know, it's
Many blessings. So
now.
this travel. I was just saying to my audience that it's going to be all about travel and about how we met and about what got me started. What in the world? But most of my family I love traveling anyway.
See,
That's my husband. Travel's my husband. So
yeah,
I'm just saying.
I'm like that too.
Hey sis, hey bestie.
I was definitely brought up like that.
Right.
My mom, she used to always have us go different places. We used to do Palm Springs and camping trips and all that. I became
Mm-hmm.
dope. I was like, I want to go places on my own.
Right.
You
My own family.
know, well,
I remember fishing trips, my daddy's baseball games. I mean, amusement parks. I don't think it was nothing that we didn't do. We was just out just because. And then church camps. Like, what? Yes.
well,
Going to that.
Miss Gill,
Yeah. Mhm.
let's go ahead and give a formal
Okay.
introduction, for our audience, because my folks don't know you, your folks don't know me, So let's go ahead and give a great introduction. So, who is Miss Gayle?
Well, honey, Gail Marie is from class of '03 from Southern California. Let's go. Don't play with me. That's what I do. This is who I am. I've been rapping that since I was doggone a teenager. I'm never gonna let it go. So, from Southern California, bestie is the Westie. Let's go. And yes, I was brought up into the church. Every moment of my life was all about being able to be working in the community as well. And yes, I am a very optimistic person. Always been that way. People say I'm irritating as I don't know what, but honestly, that's when me and my bestie got along. My bestie online right now. Hey, Starbright. So look, she's the main one. My first duty station, and I ended up meeting her through my first unit, right? Well, it's both my first unit, but yeah, first duty station, first unit, and we hit it off from there. She was bold, she was blunt and spicy. I said, "Let's go! I like this." She going places, so I said, "Let me go ahead and join this bandwagon." And then for her, at least I believe, I was that light that she needed because a lot of people were just nasty and really jealous of her, to be honest with you, and just always rude because they had this certain assumption about her. And I'm like, you don't even know her though. So it kind of went like that. And I saw her beyond what everybody else saw because that's my dog. And I'm like, y'all, she's good. She's not mean. You know, they always thought, she just always looks so mean. I'm like, y'all just don't know people. And she is actually a very serious and a workaholic like me. And so she about her business. And people didn't like that. But that's my girl.
Look, I
So
want to meet her now
I'm
too.
telling you, that's my girl.
That's so look,
But
because I
yeah.
felt the same way before, especially like because I'm tall, right? You know, I'm
Okay.
tall. You tell me I don't know if I have a resting face, but
Oh
for some
Lord.
reason I've always been told like, oh, you intimidating and this, that, and the
Mm-hmm.
other. It's like I'm actually really shy.
Oh wow.
Little do y'all know.
Go
I'm
figure.
an introvert. I don't even want to talk really, but
Okay.
it's crazy how that works. People can just have that like
Right.
interpretation of you. They can just misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
Look up, you just had that conversation, that interaction.
Yeah.
Y'all might be your bestie.
And for me, they take my kindness for weakness. So I said, oh, okay, keep thinking
Keep
that. But
thinking.
yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, super cool.
But yeah.
Y'all don't know, I'm Zaire from Los Angeles. Southern California is in the house today. You know, crazy how we met.
Right.
Um, yeah. Young man. I'll be 30 in a couple weeks, like 2 weeks.
Hey, we
Right.
both turning this decade though.
Oh,
Let's go. 3-0 for you, 4-0 for me.
to the next, right?
Yes.
But yeah, just a real humanitarian. I love helping people. You know, I'm a ton of fun. I do love to have fun. Um, right now in the stage of life that I'm in right now, I'm like working on my foundation of being like the best provider that my family has ever
Mm,
seen.
I
So
like that.
I'm real
I like
goal
that.
oriented, real driven right now.
Right.
Right? But yeah, that's pretty much a synopsis of who I am, right? I could get into occupations and all that, but that's not who I am, right?
Yeah.
That's just something that I do. You dig?
I feel that.
Yeah. Yeah, in a nutshell, that's I hear.
So look, I'm gonna say, hey Karen. That's my boo right there. That's my sister's friend. And so she became my sister that way too. So she my older sister too. Okay, cousin Shara, I see y'all. So basically everybody, this is how it started. So y'all know I share all kind of posts and I get told like, girl, you doing too much. I don't care. That's who I am. If y'all stop seeing me post, y'all need to start being questioning it. It's like, she look quiet. What's going on?
That'd be what.
But it was the Kendrick Lamar post.
Mm.
And you know, that day on the Super Bowl, everybody was just posting like pop, pop, pop. And I said, okay, all right. Yeah, I kind of get with that. Okay, they're not really hitting it though. But the post you sent, I said, dang, I said, he got it right on the head. It's exactly the message that I received as well. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and share this because I said, if I could have put it into words, this would be the perfect way to do it. And that's why I said, the way you put that and you orchestrated this was superb. So I had to give you your prop. I didn't even know who he was, but I said, yo, this post is everything. And that's how it started. And lo and behold, he was like, hey, by the way, boom, bada bing, bada boom, I'm in travel. Girly like me, you love to travel. That's what we do. I'm over here busting out checks and checks on traveling. So, but kudos to the army, okay. I'll give them that. Traveling with the army, but also doing my personal travels as well. But it was the point that got me to saying pay to travel.
Mm.
Hey, so you gonna pay me to do what I already do right now anyway? You know what? Don't worry about it. I'm willing to pay so I can play. If you picking up what I'm throwing down,
Okay, I'm picking up what you putting down.
I'm just
You
saying. I'm
dig?
just saying. I'm just saying. So it was a no brainer.
And
But for
crazy.
me, yeah. And how long you been in this business again?
I've been in business for 3 years. I passed 3 years in January, right?
Gotcha.
Working on the
Gotcha.
fourth year now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I
Crazy,
love
guys.
that.
I am. Like, can I share something real quick? Like,
Yes.
going back to what I do, like, before I
Mhm.
started this business, I was working 4 security jobs, Miss Gayle.
And I
Four
really get
security,
it. Because we from the West Coast and that's what we do. We hustle. You got to
right?
get it.
One job just wasn't good enough. I was so good, I had to go get 4 of them. Ain't that something?
I ain't gonna lie,
Like,
'cause before the army, I had two jobs, and I was a manager at Starbucks, and I was working in the Frito-Lay factory, which was bomb, by the way. It was so much fun. But I was doing underneath the table jobs as well, keeping it real. Gotta hustle. So I understand what you mean.
see, and now with both of us working multiple jobs, would you agree that two jobs is meant for two people?
My
Right.
goodness, say it again, because
So for me to go get four of them, my hours was from 3 p.m. to 8 a.m. 6 days out of the week. That makes
absolutely not
no sense. You know how high rent is in Los Angeles, right? For rent to be that high, you can't even stay in your house
at
because I'm
all.
at work.
Yeah,
I
okay, I
need
can't even
somebody else
enjoy.
to come pay for this.
That's
I can't.
terrible.
It
Terrible.
was dumb. It
Yeah.
was absolutely dumb. So when this opportunity fell in my lap and it was talking about travel, I was like, you know what? I'm
Mm.
gonna have to take a real good look at this. I'm gonna have to take a
I
real
feel
good
that.
look. And fast forward 3 years later, you could say bye bye to those security jobs. I wish an employer would.
Mm. Mm.
I look at them so sideways now, but it's all I give all glory to God first and foremost, and I give a shout out to like the community in here, the support that we get,
The
the
support is
personal
crazy.
and professional development that you receive. Like
Yeah.
I was going to travel, I didn't know I was going to develop into it. You're
I,
like, all right,
I didn't either. So I said, wait. I'm over here getting this training, but at the same time, I'm getting checked up on too. And I'm making sure I'm getting motivation and I'm getting the training and I'm going through the university process. This is nuts. I said, okay, because I sure thought, all right, it's on me. I'm just gonna make it happen.
right,
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it after dope. We're gonna try this. After retirement, I'm ready for with anything. I'm excited. I'm just like, look, I got time.
see. And that's just the beautiful thing. You got layers and layers and layers of leadership that'll just help
Yeah.
you and support you along the way. And that actually brings me to my first question for you. Like,
Mhm.
what's got you so excited about this opportunity?
So this opportunity is everything because it is just ridiculous how much I literally make sure that everybody else is actually knowing the latest of something. Anything I know, they gonna know. It's like, what? Did you see that latest movie? Something as simple as a movie
Mm,
review. Something as simple as a play. Like me and my daughter, we love going to circus. Something as simple as a carnival. Like, honestly, me and my bestie were just talking about sports event and she just ended up going to a sports event too, That was her birthday gift though. So I couldn't so she had a great time with that. So I said, you know what? We gonna do that. So I'm looking forward to things like that. But sports events, concerts, I mean, the list goes on. Your cruises, your family reunions, everything that you can do, your solo trips, honeymoons. Come on. Hey, y'all get married, holla at me. Let's go. We can book things low. I'm telling you, y'all ain't gotta lift a finger. So yeah. Yeah.
and I don't discriminate against nobody. So if y'all just broke up, holla at me too. We got
Hey,
single
we're
trips
gonna
for
have a
sale. We got something for everybody.
look. Hey,
That's
it
what's
is what
up.
it is, but we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna want to be able to improve other people's lives through travel. And honestly, partnerships
Mm,
is where I'm at. I love connecting with people. I love getting some networking done. Ah, that's my favorite thing to do, honestly. Because look, I don't know everything.
right.
You might be great at something else that I'm not in, and then vice versa. So
Come on now.
yeah.
And one of my favorite quotes right now is where I lack in skill, I make up
Mm,
relationships.
I like that. That's
That's
good.
so
That's
beautiful.
good.
Like you don't
Yeah.
have to know everything.
Yeah.
It's good that you don't know everything. Like that's shout out to
That's actually
individuality.
true.
We
Mm-hmm.
can come together and bring our talents together.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what's up. She said I'm excited about all the events and whatnot, and she
Mm-hmm.
that's good. You ain't wrong about that. I'm
And
actually
then not only that, it's one of those things. So me and my daughter we were stationed in Belgium last, right?
Belgium.
It
Wow.
was about first of all, Europe is amazing because 1 hour away,
Mm.
we hit another country. Matter of fact, 45 minutes away, because you got Paris, you got Amsterdam, you got oh, what was the other country that but it was just amazing how many locations that we have that we can't even get across the doggone state in an hour or two in Texas. Shoot, neither in California either. But I'm just saying, it's one of those things where it's like you realize how great an opportunity you have and how many stamps I put on that passport. Brought my mom out. She was the only one that bit. I was like, Mom, come on, take this, take the bait, take the bait. She finally did. I try to get my dad to come out and stuff. Like, no hate, dad, but it was a conflict of schedule because he was. But the conflict of schedule at the last minute, I said, okay, don't worry. But then my sister tried to get her out and stuff, and it was just always something with everybody. And I was just like, do y'all realize that I'm giving you room and board? I'm cooking dinner for y'all. Like, what in the world? What opportunity do you have? Just come to my house. I had a 4-bedroom house. Come on. This is crazy. Just come, have your passport. I'm gonna come pick you up. It's that simple. And we gonna go drive a few hours and hit up 3 different countries. It's simple. So that's why in my mind, I'm like, look, this is what I do. I just love to travel. And so it's just things like that. And when I was actually traveling out there, I started off with a group and it's called Shape Tours, right? Because we have, so my unit was an hour away. We was in Brussels, Belgium, but in Shape, that's where the headquarters was at, so to speak. And so Shape Trips and Tours, we got an opportunity to be with groups, people you didn't even know, but you knew they were military or a family thereof, right? And
Wow.
so you just connect and say whatever trip you want to go on, and you get on that bus and you go. Either you was going to get on the bus and we never did any flights, but you got on the bus or you got on a ferry. So wherever you was going, train, wherever. So doing that, I have some amazing pictures of, you would think we were on a party bus hanging out. I'm over here with doggone lieutenant colonels, majors. I'm over here with doggone sergeant first classes, chiefs, and just everybody. I'm just like, but you would never know it because we were all civilians. And so we're just having a good time. We all just want to get up, get out and do something, right? And a lot of us had, and my daughter, she stayed at my head. So she always with me. I did not care. And so everybody, they might have their family, they may not. And it was just great to just be amongst people. And then even when you're out on the commune, you meet the most amazing people. And I didn't even care we spoke the same language. Baby, it was a connection because y'all out there for the same purpose. Is to enjoy life, learn something. Because travel is education. I need y'all to know that. Travel is education. And it's also your therapist.
Come on
I'm
now.
just saying, somebody better connect with me on that one because, baby, yes, that is what it is. For me, travel is education and it is my therapy. So, honestly, that is what had got me excited because I said there is nothing like it. You get to meet some amazing people. You get to meet some complete backside people too. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense and that's just completely rude and nasty. But you got the experience and you got to say, that ain't for me. But I learned something and keep it moving. People so scared. Some people, I'll say that, are so scared because, oh, I heard this and oh, I heard that. Okay, well, go ahead and just make sure you understand the threat level. Let's not be silly and do our research too.
Right.
But stop watching the news and get up and out and do something. I don't want to go to Africa. I don't want to get ate up by that. What? Stop it. Stop. So yeah.
That is so true. Like, do not believe the media. Go see it for yourself. Go see it for yourself.
Yeah.
And there's websites out there that like tell you what's current, the safety measures for the places that you're
Exactly.
traveling to, things like that. You don't gotta believe everything that you see on the news.
And especially
Um,
for military folk, we all had those websites. We all have our S2, and we all had all kind of, leadership that made sure you. Matter of fact, you couldn't even get that leave form signed without ensuring that you read and understood and signed the form that was going to relieve you, right, release you to a certain country.
they,
Hmm.
research and education
Thank
is
you.
so
And I'm a
key.
queen of research.
It's so
My
key.
bestie know that. That's me and her. We tap on each other with that. Girl, what'd you find? Girl, what you find? That's what I found, honey. She like, girl, what? I'm like, and vice versa. So,
See,
yeah,
and that's the green in you, Miss Gail. Like you're very detail oriented, right? You know how to research and break it down into
exactly.
fraction. You know what I'm saying?
Have to be detailed.
I'll just give a shout out to you for that, just because that's a superpower. that's a skill that most people don't have, right? Some people just kind of take what it is that they see,
That's
right?
true.
You like, let me dissect this a
Right.
little bit.
I'm not. I may seem gullible, but I'm not that gullible. So.
Let me just dissect real quick. All right, all right. I have some questions. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, but it's cool.
Okay, so I would say in this travel business, I know you've been 3 years
Mm-hmm.
and 2 months, and I would ask, have you ever felt stagnant?
Mm, that's a good question.
Right.
Absolutely. I've definitely felt
And what got
stagnant
you back
before.
up?
All right. So, what got me
Mm-hmm.
stagnant was um, thinking that I can reinvent the wheel myself.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm pretty tech savvy. You know, I got a good network of people. You know, what we doing is not complicated.
Right.
I'm like, I got this. What? I got
Right.
this. So what got me stagnant was trying to reinvent the wheel myself.
Okay.
Um, slow my business down completely. What got me back up and running again was plugging into coaches and mentors who've
Mm-hmm.
done the things that I wanted to do,
Yeah.
right? And really, I'm gonna say it in layman's terms. I learned from the OGs.
Got it.
Simple as that.
Because you're right. Because how'd you get to where you at, and how you still there?
They teach me all the
Right.
ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s, and I tell everybody that partnered with me, they're like, "No, these are the ABCs,
Okay.
the one,
Okay.
two, threes." Like, there's no need to try to go, figure out X, Y, and Z yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Right. Yeah.
get the basics and the fundamentals together. Now, I guarantee once you get that foundation, you'll really blossom like a flower. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah. Trying to reinvent the wheels what got me stagnant. Getting plugged into the community, coaches, and leadership. That's what got me going.
Okay.
Um, Especially like live events, like convention. So we host a convention in Orlando
I'm
every
ready.
yo, yeah. Put it like this. Put it like this. People who go to convention
Mm-hmm.
10x their income.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Okay.
Simple as that. I cut down my learning curve
Mm-hmm.
like by like 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Got
Um,
it.
one of my mentors, he's been in this business since day one. You know, the company's been in operation running up for like the last 9.5 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned everything that he learned in those 9 years in like 3. Just from plugging into him, staying connected with him,
I love
talking
that.
to him every day, you know, um,
Yeah.
and not just absorbing all the information, but actually applying the information as well. You know what I'm saying? Going out and doing it,
Okay.
executing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like getting on this live right here,
Mm-hmm.
that's a play call. You feel me? Like get out and talk to the people.
Right.
Show
Right.
them your face.
Right. Right. That's true.
Like you so good with it, with the reels and stuff and da. Can't nobody connect with the AI voice. Let them see Zaire, right? And bring your team with you. Let them see Miss Gayle.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's true. That's true.
So the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3. That's a good question, Miss Gayle.
I'm
Shout out
with
to you.
I'm with it.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say one more thing about that, like the importance of being in those rooms. It's amazing because you kind of touched on it earlier,
Mm-hmm.
like just energy. When you say you would talk to people, y'all probably didn't speak the same language, but the energy is undeniable.
Mm-hmm.
The energy that you feel in these rooms when you get around these leaders, people who may even have the same struggles as you, similar struggles, right? When y'all match that energy, oh my gosh, it's not enough words to really describe
Yeah.
what that feeling is like,
I
actually. But
feel that.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about that.
Like, let's make some money moves.
Yeah,
Let's go.
you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you, bye,
I'm ready.
security. Oh,
Oh my gosh. Okay. And we actually have a Zoom tonight too.
we sure do. We sure
So
do.
I am on fire for this one. I cannot wait. Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
And you guys want to hear from some amazing, amazing leaders tonight.
Yeah.
All right. We come together every Wednesday. We break down both sides of our businesses and a brief overview. Real laid back, you're able to ask questions to get your questions answered towards the end, but it's really interactive, super amazing, very informative. And I guarantee when you leave that call, you're gonna leave with a new perspective, right? And it's gonna provoke some thought. You're gonna be like,
It's,
huh, huh.
I'm, I'm laughing because it don't matter how many times I'll be on this call. I know you be seeing my text. I was like, I got it right there real quick. I don't learn something new. Talk about. How did I not hear this before? It's crazy and repetitiveness. I
Mhm.
don't know, but doing things over and over and over, right? It definitely helps with training. I don't care how many times you done tied that knot. Once you stop tying a knot for quite some time, you stop knitting, you stop doggone double dutching and stuff. I'm double dutch queen, by the way. But baby, something in you is gonna be like, oh snap, I'm a little rusty. Let me go ahead and get back to the drawing board.
And like I said this on the part one live, where I was
Mm,
like, if people that don't know me, like one of my favorite principles in physics is all principles are microcosms of each other,
mm,
right?
mm,
Everything relates to each other. So let me take it back to what you just said, the repetitiveness,
mm.
right? All principles are microcosms of each other. You didn't know your name was Gail the first time you heard your name was Gail.
That's
You
true.
had to get told your name was Gail every single day
That's crazy when you
for the
think about that.
last,
Right,
right?
right.
Just to understand that your name was Gail. Same thing for me, right? I didn't know my name was Zaire.
Mm-hmm.
So when you relate it back to this business, you're not gonna like just know everything off the first time you hear it.
Right.
You're gonna hear it again and again and again, and you'll pick something up new. You'll be like, huh, right? Right. See now look, first it was Zaire, then it's Zai, then
Mhm.
it's you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Just
right,
like
right.
learn the basics
Okay.
first. The ABCs,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. You see how they all
Mm-hmm.
relate to each other?
They
That's why I love that's my
do.
favorite principle. All principles are microcosms of each other. Everything relates. Yeah, it's good, right? You start singing that, I'm like, huh.
Mm-mm. That's a good
Yeah.
word.
Yeah, 5 p.m. West Coast time, 8 p.m. East Coast time. We will
7
actually
p.m.
drop that link
CST.
in the
Let's
comments
go.
for y'all to tune in.
Yeah.
But yeah. Y'all come check us out. Y'all come check us out. Come see what Miss Gail is so excited
Um,
about. Come see what Zaire is so
it's
excited
crazy.
about, right?
It's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
Travel. We helping people like gain freedoms. Like take a trip, cool. You can take a trip anywhere. But like, can we
Mhm.
get free with
Right.
this? Yeah, we showing people how to get free. You know what I'm saying? So
Release the
we getting this.
financial bonds. Release them.
Come on.
I don't want to
Like,
be in a financial strain anymore. Tired.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
That's old. That's whack.
It's out. That's out. I was looking at my woman, a couple months ago,
Mm.
right? And I was looking at her and I was like, you know what? I'm not about to be providing you off no security check. It's not happening.
Mm.
Like, we want to start a family. I'm about to
Let's
marry you.
go. Let's
No.
go.
Like, and that's cool for me. But now I'm talking about us bigger than me now. You know what I'm
That's big.
saying? So now we
Yeah,
got to be the forward
that's
thinkers
real.
for people who not even here yet.
I
So
love that. Yeah.
speaking it out into the world, kids who are not here yet, I got
Right. I
y'all.
you.
Got y'all.
It's coming.
Uh,
It's coming.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. But yeah, I ain't gonna keep us on here too long. Too long. You have any closing questions? Any closing comments before we hop off this here?
Okay. So I just want to put it out there.
Mm,
The travel business is one of those things where it's like you don't have to travel. And some people are like, I don't really have the means to travel. I really don't want to travel. But honestly, it's just a way to how you say it, add additional income,
mm.
right? Residual income, being able to have your own website. All these products are literally laid out for you. I don't know how many times I done text Sire. I'm like, wait, so this is already, so all I gotta do is put my name on it, and it's already set up. What in the world? I said, this is nice. By the way, I did just finish my website though too. It took me a couple of tries, but I finally finished my website. I just need one approval, and I should get that by tomorrow, honestly. So that's gonna be in my links as well. New website coming. So then I get everybody just come on board, start booking. It don't matter. Y'all can do it however y'all want to do it. Y'all want to still come through me so I can go ahead and do it line by line with you. That's cool too. Let's go. Get excited about it. So yeah.
That's
Yeah.
super huge. Congratulations on that. Because once you get that website up and running,
Right.
like passive
Man,
income.
come on, let's go.
Look.
But yeah.
I was working a security shift a couple weeks ago, right? And I was tired. I was doing Zooms. I was meeting folks. Then I had to go work a shift, right? And then, like at the very end of the day, this young lady hit me. He was like, "Hey, Zai, I'm ready to book my trip." Not mind you, like we was going back and forth for a couple of weeks, and then she finally hit me. She's like, "Hey, Zai, I'm ready to book my trip." And right?
Mm.
I was like, I really don't have the energy for it. I was like, would you mind just patronizing my website for me? And what did she do? She went on her
I know
website,
that.
she booked her
That's
trip, she
right.
sent me a text, and it's like, this is so amazing. Like, I just booked this, and that. I was like, oh, you better
Right.
go
And
ahead now. Look, while I was at work,
look,
tired, not even at my best, and
because
still
we're
made
human. Yeah.
passive income. This is what
Yes.
this opportunity affords you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Supplement your income. Work on your plan B
Mm-hmm.
while your plan A is still working.
Right.
Right? I don't bash jobs. I really don't. But for me, I know that just wasn't my experience. So for this
Mm-hmm.
opportunity to go ahead and one, supplement it, two, rival it, and now we're only just about to surpass it. I'm telling everybody and their mama,
What?
and grandmama, and
Yes.
auntie,
Exactly.
daddy, husbands, everybody get it.
And that's what's crazy about it. Because I told my grandma was like, you know what? This is right up your alley. I said, ain't it though? And I said, you know what's crazy? You can actually work the whole business yourself. She was like, oh, Gail,
I
baby
ain't doing
Gail, please. Let me tell you something. I showed my grandma, she was just like, wait. So it's already set up for you? Yes, ma'am. It is that easy. So that's what I mean. You don't have to travel, but it's a perk. It's a perk because
for you.
anytime and I am going to be setting up my training pretty soon too, but I'm only going to pay taxes on certain trips. I can go to Dominican Republic. I'm going to Hawaii. I'm over here going to be on this cruise, baby. I'm only going to pay the tax off of
Come on,
that $1,000, thousands of dollar trip.
come
And
on.
I'm only going to barely come out 100 or two out. What? That's
Hey,
crazy.
I'm
So yeah.
excited for you, Miss Good. I need to see those
Mhm.
pictures. You know, I might even be there with you. You never
I'm
know.
telling you,
You
it's
never
going
know.
down. But yeah, for
But
those that don't travel, look, y'all don't have to, but it is a perk, and it does give you great benefits for networking. And if
absolutely,
all you want to do is book travel, then that's fine too. Just book your travel, boo, and book other people's travel. Your family, you already know every year, you know somebody is doing a certain type of travel. Come on now, y'all.
Airbnbs,
It's,
concerts. I'm pretty sure Essence Fest is coming up pretty soon. How many people's going to Essence Fest,
we were
right?
just talking about that in my mama's group.
Look,
So
Rolling
yeah.
Loud just happened this past weekend out in LA. You should have seen how many people were at Rolling
Mm,
Loud. I wonder how many people
mm,
flew
mm,
in to come see.
mm.
I digress.
Right.
Look, travel is a movement, y'all.
It
Y'all get
is.
in ASAP. Don't wait for tomorrow. Do it now. Matter of
Mm-hmm.
fact, not even now. Right now. You dig what I'm saying?
I guess better.
Miss Gail,
But
this is
yeah.
such an
All
awesome
right.
conversation. Like, hey, we ain't even met in person yet. Like the energy here, we ain't even met yet.
Not yet. But we one of a kind because we already know who this is. It don't matter. We
So,
from the same town. It's fine.
y'all stay tuned for this partnership and watch how this young lady just blossoms right here. Like Miss Gail, you're just a ball of sunshine. Like I
I
said, when
appreciate
you
it.
smile, the world smiles. You know
Appreciate
what
it.
I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
a heart of gold. You feel me? It's extremely brilliant. Like I be trying to rub brilliance off of you, like virtually. Don't
You
I think
keep
I'm getting some.
that
I don't
youthful,
know.
you know what I'm saying, that youngness, keep rubbing them on me. Keep rubbing that on me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna continue this decades. That's fine.
Yes,
30 and the 40, let's go.
that's so right. That is so accurate. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me on this live this morning.
Absolutely.
Um, I'm excited to see you later on the Zoom later. Look, if y'all
It's going
catch this
down.
replay, the link to the Zoom will be in the comments. All right, in the comments, right? Yes, ma'am. Miss Gail,
All
Miss you
right.
back to your
Look.
afternoon. Facebook family, I love y'all. There's nothing you can do but love me back. All right, y'all. Peace.
All right.